Hi everyone! Today's book talk is Scarlet. This entire book, I was just like, when are we gonna get to see Cinder? When? I need Cinder. And it's not that I didn't like the parts with Scarlet. I did. But I already love Cinder, and I really wanted to know actually how she escaped. And we basically pick off when we meet Cinder again. We basically pick off right there, except we're not with Cinder's point of view anymore. It's more like Captain Carswell Thorne. And honestly, I picture him a lot like, sort of, like, okay, he's like Jack Sparrow because he's just like correcting he's just like always correcting people saying, I'm Captain. That's what Jack Sparrow does a lot. Yeah, in the Pirates of the Caribbean. I love Thorne. I like his humor, so. Yeah, so we meet Cinder. It's just at where we left off. We see how she escapes. And Scarlet. I know that she's French and all, but I just don't picture her French. I'm weird. But when I picture her, I just like picture this little girl. It's like 18. Well, not really a little girl, but this 18-year-old girl who gets mad easily. And I don't even know what her French accent sounds like. And I live in Canada, so but it's just read it and it's like she yells in my voice. I just really don't picture her as a French girl. I really don't. I just picture her as a normal girl, and then when I actually tried to like have a French accent in my head, but because I don't know what a French accent sounds like, it just ends up being my normal Canadian accent. At least I think that I have your average Canadian accent. I really don't know. I don't think I have an accent, but I might. Now we're going to move on to Wolf. Still don't really know what to feel about him. Is he good? Is he bad? I know this is probably very not really controversial, but whatever the word is for it. Might be controversial. Or it might be something else entirely, but it's not that I don't like Wolf. That has nothing to do with it. It's just the relationship they go into is really not what I expected from a remake of Little Red Riding Hood. But it's really odd. Because really, you're just Little Red Riding Hood. The girl's like, I don't know, 12. And she doesn't know to be scared of wolves, so she freaking finds one and stuff. I don't really know much about the Little Red Riding Hood story, but the wolf does not end up loving her. I'm very sure on that. The end, they have this little talk about being sort of boyfriend, girlfriend, but really putting weird wolf language into it. Like, you're my alpha female. I could not help but laugh right there. I'm like, this is so uncomfortable. Scarlet's, I like her. She's brave. She's badass, sort of. Considering she's earthen. Well, mostly earthen, because she is part lunar. Part lunar. I was actually surprised. I was like, Michelle, she had an affair with a Luna, and okay, if I was Michelle Benoit, I would have just done this, had the same little thing done to my granddaughter's neck thing, the neck thing that was also on Cinder and is also on Michelle. That I would have thought to put that on Scarlet so she can be immune to, I don't know, lunar gift control? Mind control? Honestly, Michelle, get your shit together. I don't think I actually said an opinion on Wolf. Oops! I like Wolf, but I think Marissa Meyer was like rushing into the whole, into that whole relationship right away kind of thing. Well, it wasn't insta relationship. It was more like Wolf resisting and Scarlet not really knowing what's going on, and then almost insta relationship. Yeah, I would not have gone on into a relationship like that if I was Scarlet, especially since I don't know how Wolf act. When I finished it, I was like, see, I want to trust you, Wolf, but what you did, I don't. Just no. But yeah, I still don't even know what to think about Wolf. Is this super powerful meta lunar. You may just be a danger to all of us. And he kind of is, but I guess if Cinder is able to control Wolf easier a bit, even though Cinder doesn't like to do it, she needs to be able to control the lunars that are like Wolf, because they are like meta lunars. Like I said, they are meta lunars, and they are just gone. They're just gonna be completely gone and off their rocker and shit like that. But I did like the fact that even though Wolf was being controlled, he saved Scarlet, but then it was like he was gonna kill Scarlet, so I'm still on the iffy side of that. What? No, what? Save her, then you're gonna kill her? Why? I think that's it for this book talk, but I hope you enjoyed this book talk, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!